Hey everybody, this is Jesse with Country Lather Soap Works, and we're going to be making a small batch of high temperature hot process soap today. This is a special order soap from a business up in New York, so let's get to crack-a-lacking and see what we can make. Okay, see, this video was recorded during a live soap making on TikTok. A lot of my videos coming up will probably be in that format, so you're going to see me just like mouthing to the camera on a few of these shots. It's all good. I promise I'm talking to folks, y'all. It just don't look like it right here. But y'all can see I've got my safety glasses on. I'm getting ready to go. I used to never wear safety glasses when I made soap, but I do now. When you get soap batter in your eyeball, that will change your mind. So right here we're taking a temperature of our oils. Our oils are in our pot. It is shea butter, coconut oil, palm oil, lard, avocado oil, castor oil, canola oil, and sunflower oil. So we've got those all up to temperature, and we're going to tear out our scale, and we're going to get our bucket ready to go. We're going to pour some lye in it. Everything in soap making is done by weight, not by volume. So we are just getting our lye in our bucket because you know what? You cannot make soap without lye. I intend on doing a how-to video later on, but for the moment, this is what we got. So we're getting some more lye because we run that bottle slap out of lye, and we're going to get some more of it here measured out. There we go. And I want to go ahead and say I've already got my water in my bucket. It's measured out by volume. Look, I went and put my safety glasses on. And we're just going ahead and we're measuring our lye, since it's such a small batch, into our water. You always want to put your lye into your water, never the other way around. So we're just being super careful here and making sure we don't go over the amount that we need in this bucket, because with this method, putting it directly in our water, you really cannot chance to be overweight on your lye. So we got it all measured out where it needs to be, and we're going to get it mixed up thoroughly to make sure we don't have any undissolved lye. So that's going to take a minute. Y'all just hold up. Okay, we have got our lye dissolved into our water, and we are ready to get to making soap. When you make high temperature hot process soap, you take your hot oils, which are sitting at about 230 degrees, or that's what I bring mine to, or 210, I'm sorry, and you pour your fresh mixed hot lye solution into your oils. So we're just getting everything adjusted. We're getting everything ready to do so. We've got our container in our sink just in case we make a mess, and we poured our lye in, and we're going to stick blend for a while until we bring the soap to trace. I get a question all the time on my TikToks asking me what trace is. Trace is when you've got your lye solution already poured into your oils, and you stick blend it till it comes to a thick pudding-like consistency. It will legit look like vanilla pudding when it is brought to a trace. So we're just going to stick blend, and y'all, I've sped this up. I'm looking up at the camera every now and then. I promise y'all, I'm not a goober. This was on live stream, so you're going to see me talking to the camera every now and then. I'm not crazy, I promise. Well, maybe I'm a little bit, but anyhow, squirrel. Okay, right here we've got our soap batter mixed to the consistency we like, and we're going to put a lid on it to insulate it, because right now it's probably sitting at about 187 degrees. You can see me taking a temperature reading right there, and we're going to put the lid on it to let it insulate, because we want it to go ahead and erupt. And it does so pretty quickly on this batch because there's not a whole lot of soap in the batch. It's my brain thinking why it erupted so fast. But anyhow, I'm going to stare at the camera for a minute and talk and shake my fist at you. We're going to pick the lid up, and it'll be where it needs to be here just momentarily. Alright, you can see I picked it up to check the temperature. You can see it's already erupting. That is exactly what we're looking for. We're going to let it simmer a little bit. It don't ever really get as high up in the container as it typically does when I make my 30-pound batches. So we're going to get it stirred and stirred down. And this batch does not take long at all to make. So we're going to stir it down, and then we're going to get our stick blender in it and stick blend for a little bit. And there's really not a whole lot to tell about this process other than right here we're actually cooking the soap, but we are doing so without a heat source. As you can see, it's in my laundry room sink. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't have a burner under my sink in my laundry room. So it's cooking purely by chemical process. Alright, now you can see we've got it stirred up to how we want it for the moment. And we're going to stick blend. If you are ever in doubt when you make soap, stick blend. Or that's what I do anyhow. Of course, I make soap a little different than most everybody else does. So you could say that, I'm just different like that. But anyhow, some other people would say some other things about me. But you know what? This is my channel and we ain't going to talk about that. So we're going to get it stick blended, and we're going to stick blend it some more. There's a lot of stick blending in this soap, so just be patient with me. Alright, you can see we've got it stick blended, and it's going to erupt again. It won't get as high this time. It's not that big a deal, but we let it erupt until it won't erupt anymore, and then it is soap. When it gets to I don't know, it's called a Vaseline stage. It's kind of shiny looking, and it does look like Vaseline. So when it hits that stage, it's pretty well soap. Now, I have had soap actually be soap and it not quite be at Vaseline stage, but I'll still continue to stick blend and it not react. So it's ready to go. But right here it's reacting, it's erupting. It's kind of what I would call right now a simmer. See, there's a really good picture of it right there. You can see how it's just kind of slowly simmering. And that's exactly what I look for. So you can see the top of it's already kind of glossy. That's how you know it's getting close to being soap. And this is dang near soap right here. So we're going to stir it up some more. There's a lot of stick blending and a lot of stirring when you make high temperature hot process soap. So we're going to stick blend some more, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, you can see right here the soap has gotten really thick and it's pretty well soap right now. We're going to clean our stick blender off and we're going to get busy with our additives here. If I can ever get all the soap batter out of it. Alright, right here we've got our Greek yogurt. We're going to put it in. And what Greek yogurt does for this soap is it allows the soap batter to be more fluid, and it allows you, it kind of extends the working time with the soap. So you've got a little bit more time to work with it to get it how you want before it starts to set up. So we put that in it. I think we're fixing to put some avocado oil in it, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. We're putting our goat's milk in it. There it goes. There's our goat's milk. That's what makes the soap fabulous. You're going to get it stirred all in. And next is the avocado oil. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and put some more Greek yogurt in, because you know what? The more pliable it is, the better it is. So we just added a little bit more in there, and we're going to get it stirred in. Let's see. I'm going to get my big spoon in there to stir it in. Because you know what? The bigger the utensil, the better job you do. Alright, now we have got our fragrance oil that has our bentonite clay and our black walnut powder in it, and we are going to get it, we're going to stare and talk to the camera for a minute and read comments while we're stirring, you know, because that's cool. So we're getting it stirred up, making sure everything is incorporated with our fragrance oil, and then we're going to pour it in. So eventually we're going to pour it in. But we're going to set it on the countertop first. Now we're going to pour it in. See, I told y'all it was going to happen. I just, you know, I can't multitask. So I was talking and stirring, and apparently I couldn't talk and pour. So anyhow, we're going to get that colored in. We're going to get the color stirred in. And, you know, it's soap right now. It's too hot to use, but it is soap. So we're going to get the colorant stirred in. And then we'll be ready to, quote, mold, unquote, the soap. Even though we're not really going to use a soap mold for this. Alright, now we're going to add more Greek yogurt because I want it still more pliable. So we're just going to add the rest of that in and get it stirred up, because you know what? More is better in this case. And we're going to stir. And we're going to stir some more, because, you know, that's what you do when you make soap, or hot process soap. You stir a whole lot to make sure everything is incorporated. Now that we got everything stirred in, it's time to plop the soap on some wax paper. Yeah, you heard me that. You heard that right. I can't English today, y'all. We're going to plop the soap down on some wax paper, because the cool thing about this soap,
and we're just
it is cow patty soap. This was ordered by a business. They wanted cow patty shaped soap, and so that's what they got. But this stuff smells really good. It's a mixture of leather, Kentucky bourbon, and amber tobacco, so it smells fantastic. Plop. This soap kills me. Listen at it. That's just awesome. Anyhow, it don't take much to amaze me, y'all. So we're gonna get it all plopped down, and we're fixing to kick it into high gear, and y'all will see it get plopped on the table here right quick and in a hurry. Alright, we've got all the cow patties plopped down on top of the table. We still got a little bit of soap batter left in this pot, so you know what? We're going to get it back going. We're going to scrape it all out, and we're going to get it into our little tester mold right here. And hey, the regular soap molds I use are made by WinstonandWalter.ca. If you're looking to get into soap making, I highly recommend her starter molds. It really does help with I like to fill over, y'all. Keeping it fluid. Alright. Scrape this off. And we're just going to pat it down. Okie dokie, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching this video, and this is pretty well the end of it. Y'all are awesome. Please consider subscribing, and y'all stay strong, keep calm, lather on. God bless. And don't forget to wash your stink off.